It's not the fact that I have no shield and can't see diddly squat, and if I get touched, oh God! If I get touched once, I'm done. No, it's the fact that I don't have enough projectiles on screen. Hello everybody, my name is Justa and welcome back to Disfigure. With the new update that just dropped with reworking Doom rounds and Shrapnel, I really wanted to try the saw launcher and see just how far this one can get us. We're going to go ahead and go into map 1 on Nightmare, which is going to be a little bit easier than map 2. I know I'm taking a little weak sauce way out of it, but I'm curious to see how this is going to work just in general, because the saw blade launcher is my favorite weapon in the game. It's really unique the way that it works, being able to take these little saws and swing them around you and control them with your mouse. It's a really nifty weapon, and I was just curious how well Doom rounds are going to work with it, considering that they linger alongside it. Same with the Shrapnel, because I've used Shrapnel with it before, and it doesn't work like any other weapon with Shrapnel. Instead of like something like the revolver or the minigun or any other projectile launcher short of the boomerang scythe, instead of shooting out a projectile just in a direction, it just spawns 2 more saw blades, or if you upgrade it far enough, 4 more saw blades that are just, man, that sucks. I guess we'll grab burn, maybe. That's can I get the upgrades that I want here, please? But like I was saying, instead of shooting out a projectile, it just spawns a couple more saw blades that just linger for, a little bit shorter than the regular saw blades, but still linger around and allow you to cause more pain and suffering. And there is Doom rounds right there. After killing an enemy, your next shot does 50% more damage, but it does hurt our fire rates a little bit. But considering that we went ahead and grabbed Quick Draw as our first upgrade, not really hurting up too much right now. That will eventually get to the point where it makes a big difference, but for now, we're good. Elite Psycho, get it out of the way. Reroll those. There we go. Doom rounds, Reaper rounds. Doom rounds deal 75% more damage, and we just get a straight up 20% damage boost. Very nice indeed. You can see that Doom round does linger around for a second, so it's not just your next shot. I mean, it is your next shot, obviously, and Shrapnel as well. We're going to delete. Got to miss or get out of the pool. On death, enemies will explode into 2 smaller projectiles, deal 25% damage, but you get a 10% damage increase too. So they should be dealing, what, 4 damage now? 7? 2, still 3? Okay, yeah, I don't know. It's weird. But, what was I saying? Yeah, since the Doom round does proc for your next shot, but it lingers for a second, so it's not just one projectile that just bunks for 50%, 75% more damage. You can sit there and bonk them multiple times with it. So there's another fire rate increase right there. You sit there and bonk them multiple times, so it's practically stacking damage. You can see with the Shrapnel as well, it starts to go in with just how many ticks of damage we can do. It's practically just an infinite dot. We can go shield barrier, or we can go light target for extra damage. I think we'll actually go shield barrier, because that gets us closer to shield flare and shield boost, which are definitely a necessity whenever we do eventually get to light target. Having that larger vision circle is going to really pay dividends for us. Now you can see that once we lose the Shrapnel and the Doom round, we just lose a crap ton of damage. This is showing an increased fire rate, and that gets us closer up to X Splinter, which is going to be extremely strong. But then again, we also do multi-shot, which, while it does kill our damage by 30%, I have never noticed that as being a problem, especially at the start of the missions or games or rounds or what have you, whatever you'd call them, because nothing really needs 100 damage to kill at the start. It does start making a difference later on, but to start off with, that's fine, and we can just get it all back right there. Or we can go for fire rate. I don't think we'll have to worry about damage Once we start ramping up with the Doom rounds, I don't think we'll ever have to really worry about damage. Plus, we'll have bulk rounds and such. So I think fire rate's going to be the better of the options for us, you know, in the as a long-term play. See, and that's the cool thing I like about the saw launchers. I can sit there and just swing it around and just whack so many with it. Delete snares. We can get more gleam. We can get fragment surge. That gets closer to X Splinter. We don't need fire right now though, but that does get us closer up to, gosh darn it, that does get us closer to shield X Splinter. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and go for fragment surge. Closer we get to X Splinter, the better, because that's just a stupid amount more damage. And the ability to swing these saw blades around just all over the map all willy-nilly. There's overkill. It's going to pay a lot of dividends for us. As of right this exact second, our damage is fine. That will not matter very quickly though. That will fall off like nothing else. But Delete Callisto. So here's where it really becomes a, do we want to get bulk rounds into our upgrade pool, or do we want to go ahead and get shield boost? Because we have 50 kills on the shield, and that's an extra 25% on everything. We'll go for shield boost and just get it in. Get that extra 25% on every one of our stats for the weapon. Fire rate, damage, speed. There's shield flare too. Wait, did we? No, we still have the shield. We should be at the 100 kills by now. We've had it for a minute now. We've had the shield for a minute. We should be at 100 kills. Did I grab it? Yeah, I grabbed shield flare. I would have thought that it would have already procced the actual flare. There it is. Now we just need light target. That's a heck of a lot more damage that we're missing out on with not having it. Also need to not get hit, you know, that's the biggest thing here. We'll delete concealed figure, so we're not going to be hitting anything outside of that. Fire rate right there, but there's damage that we could use. While our damage is fine, it never hurts to have more because we're only a minute away from the boss. And he's going to be a heck of a damage sponge. Granted, with us having the saw launcher, there's light target. With us having the saw launcher, we can hit all of his legs at one time, so he's not gonna last nearly as long as something like, you know, boss 3 on map 2, which has killed me 5 times today. Yes, this is not my first attempt at getting this to work. Not saying this is bad by a stretch of the imagination. It's just sometimes a bit of a pain in the butt to get running. Now we could go akimbo to have an additional shot behind us and having more saw blades out, or rampage kills for 250% increased damage. We don't necessarily need gleam right now as long as we don't get hit. Let's go rampage. Let's go rampage. That's gonna ramp up very quickly as long as we can hit stuff. Not bad damage on the dragonfly, but not nearly enough. It's hollow point for more damage. This gets us closer to calamity rounds. Tough one, tough one, tough one. I think we'll actually go for hollow point. Damage is damage, and that does stack, or not stack, but that is multiplicative with Doom and Shrapnel. Alright, how long do you last for? It's not bad damage on it. Not bad damage at all. Like, that's actually really good. Nowhere near the best, but nowhere near the worst. The only bad thing about this build is the fact that if you don't kill something, if you don't have something to kill, you lose so much damage. But as long as you have the ability to nuke a peon, you can just melt everything in your path. But if you don't have the ability to just nuke a peon and get that overkill damage, get that shrapnel shot in, you have no damage. So we can go for Sloth and get extra XP pickup range. We can go for Splinter and get bullet speed and damage. And Hellshot gives us more damage too, up to 400%, which I not 100% if this stacks with Doom rounds, but if it does, yeesh. Now we'll grab Hellshot. We'll grab Hellshot just for that stupid damage. Grab Durable Saws for the extra second of them being on screen. You see they were just scooting around. I wouldn't mind the XP pickup range of Sloth, but here's what it is. We need our movement speed up through the roof. That's for darn sure. Projectile deflection wouldn't hurt either, because these guys are about to start getting to the point where these projectiles are going to be obnoxious as 9 kinds of sin. That guy didn't last nearly as long as I was expecting him to. Go ahead and grab Stopping Power and get our final upgrade for our main damage. Really not as much damage as I would like to see. 168, 102. It's not a lot of damage. It's just hitting him really freaking fast. 407. It's far from ungodly, but it's just meh. The saving grace of it is just hitting him so gosh darn fast. Go ahead and grab Scatter Shot for even more bullet speed. Yeesh. It's far from bad. Okay, what about you? You're a bit of a sponge. Not bad at all. Okay, there's movement speed right there. And there's projectile deflection. There's gleam. These are all good. There's movement speed though. I want that movement speed. I want the XP pickup range. I'm curious if the shrapnel does not spawn shrapnels. Interesting. I guess it down 30 seconds. I don't need blaze. I don't need the flame. I don't want the flame. I just grabbed it because it was the only thing there that was worth a crap. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the cooldown on our shield barrier down. Their bullet speed being as high as it is, they're kind of running outside of our vision circle now. Well, they're right at the very end of our vision circle, which is both good and bad. This is a cool thing about this, is it gives you just the ability to protect your backside without ever really having to worry about it. Once you get to a certain point, you can do that. You know, protect you from all angles. I want to see how big Calamity rounds are. All right, what about you? What about you? How long are you gonna last on screen for? Yeah, that's not bad at all. I've had him die faster, had him die slower. Ooh. Yeah, 18 seconds, 19 seconds. No, no scope at all. Grab Sloth, even though that hurts our movement speed. Since we have swiftness in the pool now, we can get that back up. I'll say, even though it was 25%, there's movement speed back. Yeah, we're good. Wait, how much did that kill by? 15%? Yeah, we got movement speed back and then some. See, sometimes it's both a blessing. Oh, come on, don't stop accepting my inputs, game. But it's both a blessing and a curse to have such a... I almost hit it. To both have the bullets so far away from you, you know, circling around you in the circle that they are. Because yes, nothing ever gets close to me. Only problem is I have to be more careful with the bosses. There's a big boy right there. There's Calamity rounds. 50 billion pixels wide. I can't see shit. This got chaotic. I can't see my character. I'm blind. I'm blind by my own doing. My God, if we had projectile deflection, we could just start walking and never have to worry about anything ever getting close to us. Delete that. Go ahead and grab vision size. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Couldn't even see where he was about to shoot at. Oh goodness. This is going to absolutely kill me. At the same time, good lord, that's a lot of damage. Where are all the enemies at? Come on. I'm killing them before I even see them. Just engulf them in a tsunami of saw blades. I am controlling a hurricane right now. We're almost up to our final weapon perk, which we are going to grab, what's it called? The charge blades, which I forget the name of. I think it was just called charge blades. Charged saw or something like that. I forget the name of it. But we're going to grab that one so we have a 100% chance to shoot double damage rounds. Probably don't necessarily need more damage right now. It never hurts to have more damage. All right, there we go. Yep, charge saws. Damage is damage. Damage is king. So this is working out a lot better than the other runs that I've had. Probably because map 1 is just so much easier than map 2, but I digress. Because I'm controlling a freaking hurricane right now. All right, how long is boss 2 going to last? Where even are you? There you are. Okay, this guy's a heck of a sponge. Let's see. Longer than I'd like, but the second we take one of his legs down, he's just gonna melt. Delete that. And there's Epitaph. That's even more damage, up to 400%. And he's dead. Bye, Felicia. Yeah. I can't see them. All right, now we grab Splinter so we can actually see what we're doing. Oh, that didn't change much. But it did. Not nearly as much as I'd like. I'm still blind, but I'm slightly less blind. I went from being completely blind to having bad cataracts. I think this is an upgrade. Obviously, our damage went through the freaking roof with that mutation. 1182. That ain't nothing to scoff at. Yeah, we're sitting pretty right now on damage. I think it's even more damage. Hey, movement speed. I need my vision size up so I can see what I'm doing. Hey, there's more damage right there. Anything that is able to get in my vision circle will be melted instantaneously. Problem is that rounds are so big that I'm hitting stuff outside of my vision circle, and I want to see how much damage I think we're fine. I don't think it matters if they're in or outside of our vision circle. I say that. Oh, there he goes. Alrighty. Yeah, this is working out better than I had actually hoped. Yeah, shrapnel and doom rounds on the saw launcher is pretty disgusting. I am very happy with the reworks to these two upgrades. We haven't even finished off. Why haven't we finished off Shrapnel yet? I thought we already had it done. I wasn't even paying attention to that. We aren't even close to having this thing fully upgraded now. Need more enemies. Ain't nothing spawning fast enough. We need more XP. Give me more XP. Give me more enemies. Give me more XP. Obviously, I'm not having a problem walking through them, so give me more stuff to kill. Yeah, that ain't nothing to scoff at. Should we grab a Kimbo? Delete you. That's double damage. Bone Sentry means double damage. Then again, yes, a Kimbo would technically be double damage because it does shoot an extra couple of shots behind us. But this is 10 extra shots, so 20 extra saw blades, all being charge rounds. I think a Kimbo would be charge rounds too, actually. Okay, but I did get a 10% damage buff out of it, so you know it was worth it. Plus, with the upgrades on him, I can get up to 75% damage from him. So, we're scraping percentages at the start of the upgrade, but eventually it'll be stupid strong. I could really use light sacrifice, actually. I would very much like light sacrifice. Look at the clone. Oh Lord, that was stupid. Delete you. Reroll, actually. That was a bad idea. Yeah, we'll grab Blinding Light. Well, for right now, we're sinning pretty on not needing them to be slower than they already are. Oh, well. All right. How much of a pain in the butt are you gonna be? Yeah. Yeah, he's that. Yeah, that's a pushover right there. Oh no. Oh no. All right, sir. There we go. I just had to get it. I had to get the roll started. I do no damage unless I can get Doom rounds and Shrapnel kicked off. The second I get them kicked off, Jesus, it's a hot knife through butter. Melted butter at that. Do we want to go robust or loose cannon? That's double damage we take. That's 10% every minute. But I think we'll save loose cannon until after the final boss, because this gives us an extra 100% damage whenever we find him, and then we can grab that for the endless gauntlet, because that double damage, it makes a difference, but it'll only make a difference. It'll make a difference up until him, but once we get past him, I couldn't care less if we live or not for any length of time. So getting absolutely mollywopped by them will be fine. Until then, I want as much survival as possible. But who's to say I wouldn't choke and slam my head into everything and then some of these projectiles, because I still don't have deflection, and take like 6 hearts of damage in the span of 2 seconds. Extra health is always a good thing. Jesus Christ, I can't see shit. Pardon my French, but my God. This guy got some health. He's gone. I want light sacrifice. I think that's 75% right there. I want light sacrifice. Should we grab? Oh, that's gonna be stupid strong. Oh my. Oh my, that's actually gonna be stupid strong. Change of plans. Change of plans. Bloodlust to go really freaking hard if we can get to it. If we can prioritize getting towards bloodlust, like seriously just delete everything else and go straight towards bloodlust. Oh my God. We're just walking through these early level mini bosses. These ones, on the other hand, are a different story. That's why I want bloodlust, because that stacks the 3 shots that applied bloodlust and just damages them all at one time with it, which is ridiculously strong. What the f just happened? Pardon my French. What just happened? Hey, there's light sacrifice. Screw it, we'll go light sacrifice. 80% damage is 80% damage. That might have been a good decision, actually. Oh my. Oh my. That's a lot. That's a... Oh, okay. Mr. Damage Sponge is here. Mr. Damage Sponge is dead. Oh my. Yeah, we're sitting very pretty. Yeah. All right. Yeah, maybe light sacrifice was a good was the best choice there. I expected this to be strong. I didn't expect this. I was afraid that was going to hit me. Problem is just the lack of visibility. Like, I can't see crap. Eat you. Reroll. Darn it. Light in the darkness. It's like I was expecting this to be strong, but this is disgustingly powerful. Okay. Okay. Calm down. Calm down. That's a little much. Oh my God. You can't even see how Oh my god, you can't even see them die. Not just for the fact that I'm actually blind because of these things, but the fact they're just getting evaporated. The mini bosses are just getting deleted. They're on screen for less than half of a second and just gone. That almost got me. I just wish I could see what I was doing. That'd be nice. Oh my god, this is stupid. We go for more projectiles. Gosh darn it, give me bleed. I need bloodlust. I want bloodlust. That is the only thing I want is bloodlust. Oh, there's the big boy damage sponge. Never mind. My god. This final boss ain't gonna be on screen but for a second. Well, no, he'll definitely be on screen for a little bit because I gotta ramp up to, you know, Shrapnel and Doom rounds. But once I get 1 kill, 2 kills, it's Walk City. Oh my god. All right, this guy is a heck of a sponge. How long are you gonna be on screen for? 10 seconds? Not even 10 seconds? All right, we ain't complaining about that one. There's outflow. Good, good, good. Oh no! That's the problem with not being able to see anything. Oh, now we're at a heck of a disadvantage compared to what we were at. We went from the strongest thing on the planet to being scared jitless. Oh, I've got no jitlins, I'm scared. Never mind, we're still just doing so much freaking damage. The shield boost doesn't change a thing. Wow. Okay, okay. Like I said, we went from being the most terrifying thing on the map to being scared of everything on the map. Oh, 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 I thought I could avoid it. I need to just start swinging it around so I get, oh, that overkill. No! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I didn't even see that. I was looking at the other side of the flipping screen. There's X Splinter. We need that. I also need the shield boost to get down to 2 minutes, but you know. Sheesh. Yeah, you are scary. I went from not being afraid of it at all to being genuinely terrified of that in less than a minute. I'm just gonna start swinging them around outside of my vision circle. This is fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. My lord, this is stupid. I did not ever expect this to be this run. Okay, we got the shield back. We got the shield back. Good, good. Oh gosh. All right, yeah, we are certainly good. Just love the clone sentry, just going absolutely bat boop. All right, need to get a couple of kills in here so we get Shrapnel and the Doom rounds going. He's lasting a lot longer than I expected just because I don't have any kills on the board. And I do, but not enough to really stack that damage. I knew that was gonna hit me. Yeah, this guy's actually taking a lot longer to kill than I had expected. I think it's just the way that the saw blades are actually hitting him. It's like they're really not hitting him nearly as much as they're hitting every other enemy in the game. Like they're not hitting him fast enough to really be doing a I'm gonna die to him? Really? Because of my incompetence? Okay, sir, can you just fall over, please? Good Lord of mercy. It's just not hitting him fast enough. That was a legitimately terrible kill. That was a legitimately terrible boss because I just wasn't hitting him. All right, well, I guess we're just gonna see if we can survive for more than 2 seconds now. Considering we don't have shield, but we do a poop ton of damage, but I can't see diddly squat. So if I touch a single projectile, I'm just done. Just massive L. Oh my god. Just don't get touched by anything and we're fine. Do we need more projectile damage? I don't think we need more damage. I think we're fine on damage. Oh, more bullets. We don't have enough projectiles out. That's the problem. That's the problem here. We don't have enough saw blades out and about. It's not the fact that I have no shield and can't see diddly squat, and if I get oh my god! If I get touched once, I'm done. No, it's the fact that I don't have enough projectiles on screen. Yeah, I legitimately want to say that it was just the fact that I can't see anything. I just want to say that the boss kill, the problem with it was the fact that I couldn't hit his hitbox enough. It wasn't hitting his hitbox like it's hitting these guys. Yay! You scary. You scary. Can I have shield back, please? Can't see a darn thing. God, I wish I had projectile deflection. God, I wish I had Meteor Maker. That's fine. We're fine. We're fine. I'm just scared shitless. Okay, we got our shield back. We got our shield booth. Everything is dying. This is so much better than I thought it was going to be. Good Lord of mercy. This is sir. Thank you. Get on the other side of the dirt. This is so much better than I had any expectation of it being. Get us up to radiance. Give us even more shield, more vision size. 147,228 damage shot. While it's not the damage cap like the twin katanas can get up to, it's ridiculously strong. Oh my god. He was on screen for a solid frame. I can't see a darn thing. Oh, scary. Never mind, he's dead. I just can't afford to get touched by anything. The second I get touched by anything, I'm done. It's just, it's over. It's a big old fat massive. Just hold this L. My heart rate's, I'm actually having a, you know, my heart rate is through the roof. Oh my goodness. X-Splinter goes freaking hard. Ah, scary. I saw the projectile. It got too close. I did not think this would be this strong. Oh my god. I expected it to be good. I expected it to be a very good synergy, but my lord, this, I also got to take consideration the order that I chose upgrades in made a big difference on this. Because if I would have, like, take for instance, if I would have grabbed not Scatterfire, like Overkill, if I would have grabbed Overkill before the twin shot, the multi-shot, that would have potentially ruined the run, because this is the way that the damage calculations are done on it. There's a Fish Rate that gets close to Bloodlust. Like, that's made a big difference on how this has been. Oh no! How this has gone out for us. Scary, 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 scary. Ah! My god, this is ridiculous. Also, the bonus from Robust is now giving us about 10% of around about 30,000 damage. Or, no, that only said 2,000 damage. Okay. So I guess 200 extra damage, which isn't nearly as good as I thought it was going to be, but it's something. Yeah. I'm just walking through them, but I'm still terrified. The second I get touched, I'm done. This is a really good run. This is really, I don't actually want it to end. While I don't care if it does, because this has been so good, I don't want it to end. I want to see how far I can get this to go. I want to take this all the way home. Take this straight to the bank. Oh no, we touched him. Oh no. No, we're dead. We're dead. We touched him. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're done. We're done. We're done. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. Oh, now I'm actually scared. I'm actually legitimately terrified. It is what it is. If we die, we die. If we don't, that's better. But if we die, it's fine. I'm scared. I'm terrified. Ah! Jesus Christ. Yeah! Gosh darn it, I can't see a darn thing. Oh, that's gonna kill me. Oh my god, there it is. I walked into him. Oh my god. 38 minutes, 33 million points. It's nowhere near the best, but that was hilarious. My goodness. Well, we ain't gonna complain about that one. Either way, there's the 2-round shrapnel saw launcher. I am so glad we had a good run with that. I was very curious to see how those were going to work together. But if you want to see more, please drop a sub. Please like the video. I do very much appreciate y'all stopping on by. I hope y'all have a good rest of y'all's morning, evening, or afternoon, or what have you. Have a good one. Goodbye.